Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? Does the pain weigh out the pride and you look for a place to hide? Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns.
So what is going on, guys, and welcome to the first episode of my Leicester City career mode. And this is going to be my first ever video in a long time, as I've been waiting to get my Xbox One, as it's just been my birthday, so I've actually just got the Xbox One, and I have to say it's quite big, isn't it? But yeah, moving away from that, here's what I think is our best team, what I just showed there, and we'll go moving on quick into the pre-season friendly against Lyon. And as you can see, Ajoa gets his first goal of the season in this friendly. But yeah, hopefully Ajoa can be a star man for me like he is in real life, because in real life he's doing awesome, isn't he? Yeah. So basically in this career mode, for the first season, I just want to be avoiding relegation really, and then I want to be progressing from there, so basically I want to avoid relegation, as I've said, and then I want to become like a solid Premier League team, and then, you know, hopefully push on and get into Europe and just see where it takes me really. I'm actually playing on Legendary, so it's going to be a very hard thing to do to get Leicester, you know, to be a solid Premier League club first of all, or even just to avoid relegation. But yeah, hopefully we can stay in the league, because it'll be a fail on my half if we get relegated, because I usually play on world class, but I thought it's the Premier League, it's the toughest league in the world, so I can't make it easy, or that's not realistic. So I'm going to have to put it as Legendary. And yeah, I've got some gameplay in the first episode as well, so you can see how I get on in that coming up shortly. So yeah, and this was actually a very boring game. It was a 0-0 score draw, and the only thing that happened, as far as I can see from this, is 2 yellow cards from Gambiasso and King. But here we get an email from Danny Drinkwater, just saying that he's concerned about that he's been reading some of the speculation surrounding him. That he's not in my plans, but he's definitely in my plans. I think he's a really good player, and yeah, he's definitely gonna get a lot of game time under me as the manager of Leicester in this career mode. But here we have a game against Paderborn. Never heard of him. I don't know if there's never heard of Paderborn, but nevertheless, we get 2 goals through James and Nugent, which is pretty decent. And yeah, we've got a pretty good squad with Leicester, I feel. And I'm really eager for this career mode. I actually think it's really good potential. It's going to be a lot of fun, because they've got really good players at the moment, but they've got positions that they can improve on, such as the board said they need to improve on the centre back, but I don't think they need to improve centre back. I think maybe get a holding midfielder. I know I've just said that Drinkwater's good, but I think they do need a good holding midfielder and maybe a different sort of striker to what they've got. But here we have our first Premier League game against Everton at the King Power Stadium. I hope you're looking forward to this, guys. And look at these graphics. I mean, fair play to Martin Tyler and Alan Smith for getting their faces on FIFA 15. And look, this was like one of my first games on the next gen console, and I just thought it was pretty epic, to be honest. And yeah, so let's hope we can get a positive result out of this game. I sound like a cliche manager now, but yeah, it was always going to be a difficult game. As you can see, Everton causing trouble. But as we've got Kasper Schmeichel in between the sticks, he pulls off a good save. I was expecting him to make that, but nevertheless, it was a good save. And I don't know how this ball stays in play, but we managed to win the header from the clearance and pull off some good play. And De Joa should be scoring that. I thought it was in. It was literally a whisker away. And yeah, he didn't manage to get it in the goal, but it was good play anyway. And yeah, Leicester's actually got a really good keeper here in Kasper Schmeichel. Pulled off some very good saves. They were ones that I'd expect to make, but with FIFA, sometimes you never know. And he's been good for me on the games that I've played with him. So yeah, hopefully he can keep that consistent form over the season. And here we get a late corner. And yeah, that was absolute bollocks, I thought. I've never had a goal conceded like that. I know that FIFA's bullshit, but that was just diabolical. I didn't know what happened there. I was literally spamming X to get rid of the ball. And yeah, that just happened. I don't know what the hell happened there. But yeah. And then Everton, after they scored that goal, they parked the bus. I was literally camped in their half. I don't know how I didn't get a goal. As you'll see, I've literally just been keeping the ball in their half, putting the ball in the box. And I managed to, they was just parking the bus. They was literally camped on the edge of their 18-yard box. And they just didn't know how to, they just got through by the skin of their teeth. Look, I'm just getting in their box with ease. And it's very unfortunate. They're very lucky, really, to, not have a goal scored against them yet. But nevertheless, we carry on playing and just attacking and going for it. But, it just didn't happen. Some places I overplayed it, trying to walk the ball in. Like there, I should have shot instead of trying the fancy little Andre Pirlo pass. But yeah, I want to be winning my home games, or at least getting points against the big teams like Everton, Liverpool, Man City. The big teams. But yeah, it was a disappointing result but it wasn't like we got outplayed. I thought we deserved to win that, or at least get a point out of that. But yeah, that was very annoying. And yeah, the ref blows his whistle, and we've actually lost our first game of the season. And Howard absolutely goes mental. Yeah. So our next game is against Chelsea, and I've got to say, Leicester has got really unlucky with the fixture list, really. But I suppose the positive out of it, they've got the big games out of the way. And yeah, hopefully we can get some solid points like they did from the big teams, and hopefully then we can beat the teams in around us like QPR, Burnley, and them sort of teams, Sunderland. And yeah, I'm really liking the way Stamford Bridge looks as well on this game. It looks pretty great. I think all the stadiums, they've done a really good job with them, actually, EAF. And yeah. Chelsea, they wasn't as good as I expected them to be honest. Although Diego Costa did actually pick up a suspension from his previous game. But anyway, guys, I'm going to see you later for episode 1 of my Leicester City career mode. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button and maybe hit that subscribe to never miss an episode. But anyway, guys, I will catch you later. See ya. Bye.